Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be ranking every single character in Marvel Rivals. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment if you have anything to say, and with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Starting off, of course, with Adam Warlock. He is definitely S tier. Now, you're going to be like, why is Adam Warlock in S tier? There is a very special reason why he is in S tier. First, I want to talk about his ultimate. His ultimate, although very hard to use, is still an insanely good ultimate when it comes to restarting team fights. And since there's a nerf for the support ultimates, it's been really good now. And on top of that, I want to also rank Star-Lord. Star-Lord also is S tier because of his team up with Adam Warlock. And also, I want to talk about his team up first. His team up gives him a free revive on top of Adam Warlock's ultimate, which is just insane because you basically have an influx of revives which the enemy team doesn't, and it's just like so good in this meta. And also his ultimate also benefits from the nerf of the support ultimates because he can just use his ultimate more freely because it's like literally one of the best DPS ultimates in the game. It's like definitely S tier, top 3 DPS ultimate in the entire game. It's just insane. I also want to rank Mantis with these three. These three right now have the best team up in the game, and they are without a doubt like a great comp to run due to the team up, and also each of them having their own special unique ability of Adam Warlock's revive team up and his ultimate, Star-Lord's insane DPS ultimate, and then also Mantis's support ultimate. All that together make these three a top 3 character in the game in this current meta. Now Black Panther's an easy B tier. He's not the best, but he's also not the worst. If you have a good Black Panther, he can definitely carry your games. But as I see it now, at the end of season 1.5, it is definitely around B tier. Black Widow, I think Black Widow is somewhere around B tier. She has a very nice niche. Maybe something like B or C, like low B. She has a very niche pick. I mean, you can pick her. If you're good with Widow, you're good with Widow. She's just a really decent all-around pick. Captain America, I'd put him in B as well. He's like a niche pick as well, like Black Widow, where you can choose him to like stall and like make space and stuff like that. He's pretty good with his ultimate. Also to annoy the backline, it's really, really good. Working Dagger, I know she did get buffed, but she still is an A tier character. She still has a support ultimate, she still has great heals, and she still has a lot of utility with her cloak form. So I'll leave that in A tier. Don't sleep on Cloak and Dagger, guys. She is still a good character. Doctor Strange, I think he has fallen from grace, but he's still S tier. Him and Magneto are great tanks. His ultimate and his teleport ability, which is just really, really good in last minute situations, is really, really nice to have. Now Groot is also moved up a bit. Groot is S tier. He is one of the best tanks in the game if played right. Groot can absolutely dominate a game. He just has so much potential in his damage, his ultimate, his walls. His utility is just amazing. The only bad thing about him is his team up. Team up with Rocket and Jeff is pretty underwhelming, but it's still really good. I can actually see it being like pretty well later on in this season or season 2, but we'll see about that. Hawkeye I think is a balanced B tier. He's definitely better than Widowmaker. He's really, really good because of how well his one shot works. The Marvel Rival devs have really managed to make it a really well-balanced character. Even though he is a one-shot character, you still need to be really good at his kit to be able to use him properly, which I really like. I think he's at a perfect B spot. Hela, she is definitely meta. She is the best DPS full stop. Her range, her potential, her damage, her survivability, her ultimate, everything is just amazing. Especially with her team up, it's just insane. Genuinely insane work how this character hasn't been nerfed. She actually got buffed because of her range. It's just insane. Now Hulk is a decent A tier. I'd put him low A. He would be S, but since he did get nerfed in the form of his team up, it's just not as good as the other tanks because the tanks this season are just absolutely insane right now. Human Torch is like C tier. After his buff, CA is alright. He has his niche picks, but it's just he's not the best character right now. You're better off choosing another DPS that actually has high damage potential, unlike going Human Torch. Because if you're gonna go Human Torch, then you have to go Storm, and then you both get countered by anti-air DPS, which is just really not that good. So I definitely put him in C tier. His kit is all around very underwhelming right now. Invisible Woman, she is S. She's probably the second best support in the entire game, right behind Luna Snow, but she is easier to use, so she definitely has a spot there. Just an all-around great pick because she does have high healing, low skill ceiling, and a really good support ultimate. So she definitely belongs in S tier. Iron Fist right now is like really not the best. He has his picks. Some people can play him. Some people are really good with him. But right now, after his nerfs, after the change from making him less squishy targeted and more tank targeted, it's really not the best. His kit was like built around stomping the back line, but it's just not as good as he was because they did get rid of his bunny hop. They did get rid of his really high damage potential, and his ultimate isn't really the best. But some people can use him, some people will still use him. He has his he has his niche situations where he does work really well, but as I see it now, he isn't as good as he used to be. Maybe a minor buff could help him, but as of now, he's really not the best. And I think for now, I will move Black Widow down. He's definitely better than Black Widow, because, like, no way Iron Fist is worse than Black Widow. Iron Man is definitely B tier. He's way more balanced now thanks to the team up nerf, and I think right now he's at a really good spot. Just a nice, reliable pick if you want someone to counter like a Moon Knight or any like short projectile range characters. Now, Jeff right now I think is the worst healer in the game. Yes, he's really, really mediocre, but he does have his niche situations where you can annoy the backline like a Captain America, but as I see it now, he's just really not a good healer. If you are going to run a Jeff, you might as well run triple support, because he is not going to be able to support your team as well as the other couple of heroes, especially because of how big the gap is from S and A tier supports to C tier supports. The difference in healing and damage is actually insane. Like, my boy definitely deserves a buff, or definitely to his healing. His entire kit is really good, his survivability is really amazing, but his healing is just really, really bad. And talking about S tier healers, Loki, definitely one of the best supports in the entire game. His ultimate and his kit all around is just absolutely insane. Let me put it like this. Every single ability he has is an escape, basically. An escape from a dive. His invisibility, his teleport, his clones, his runes, one of the best defensive abilities in the game. It just makes him so unkillable, and it's actually insane how he still hasn't been nerfed. He has probably the highest survivability of any support in the entire game. Also, his ultimate can just copy any other ultimate, which is just absolutely insane. The possibilities are literally endless with this character. If you are losing games, I highly recommend picking up Loki and trying to learn him, because he does have a high skill ceiling, but if you manage to learn it, he's really good. Now, Luna Snow is easy S tier. She is still the best support in the game. She still has the highest healing output of the game. Because of her clap, because of her other abilities, it's still really, really good to have her, especially her ultimate. It's still the best ultimate in the game. Hands down the best support ultimate. Magic, I think Magic is an easy A tier, maybe a very low A tier. She has a really high damage output, especially in her ultimate, and just all around one of the best brawl characters in the entire game. Even a great dive, great front line with the tank. It's just really good to have a Magic. I would never be sad if I got a Magic, especially a good Magic, because she can definitely carry games very easily. Magneto, definitely an S tier tank. Magneto, after the recent adjustments to tanks, he's really been brought up. Like, since the Doctor Strange nerfs, he's definitely been like the second. He was always like right behind Doctor Strange in terms of strength, but right now he is definitely one of the best tanks in the entire game, right next to Strange, right next to Groot. His ultimate and his overall survivability with his kit and helping his team is just really, really good to have. Now, Mr. Fantastic, definitely D tier. He's definitely in need of a dire buff to his like kit, because the recent changes they made didn't really help him that much. They honestly made him fall back a little bit. It's like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. It really doesn't really make a difference. So I hope they really do fix his kit and fix his whole character. Moon Knight is also a low C tier character. He has a low skill ceiling, but like decent output, so his ultimate isn't as good as it used to be. His damage isn't the best, but it can be really, really dangerous for the enemy team if you're not careful with his unks. But as I see it now, he just really isn't the best pick. Namor is another S tier, simply because of his anti-dive capabilities. This guy is the most insane anti-dive in the entire game, because he can deny every single dive character with a single click of his button. It is absolutely insane. I personally think he needs a nerf to his cooldowns to make it to where he needs to be more smarter with his squids, but as I see it now, he is just so good right now, especially with the Luna team up. It is like literally busted how OP this character is. Because this meta is so dive favorited, he is really, really good. Now, speaking of anti-dive, I want to rank Penny. Penny, as I see it now, she is not the best tank. She is in a very, very bad position right now. Because of the new tanks, the thing, and other tanks getting massive buffs, she just got left alone in season like 0, and she hasn't really been touched since, and so she really has fallen behind. She does have her niche areas where she can pop off, but as I see it now, she just really isn't that good. Better off choosing like Doctor Strange or Magneto or Groot, which just do what she does but better. Now, because I've been talking about tanks so much, I want to rank the Thing. Now, the reason why the Thing is so high and Penny is so low is because the Thing actually can replace Penny in terms of anti-dive. He can counter any dive character if he sticks with the supports because of his OP-ass dash, where he just cancels people's movement abilities. It can completely shut down any dive character if you play the Thing right. As of now, I think he is definitely an S tier tank. His ultimate, his HP, his team up, his survivability, his movement is all like top tier. He's definitely worth the S tier. Psylocke is an easy A. She is just a great all-around dive character. She actually is like the very few range dive characters, which is really good. She just has great overall survivability and an amazing ultimate, so I definitely put her in A tier. Rocket Raccoon is definitely high B. I think not enough people are using Rocket Raccoon to his fullest potential. I still think people need to learn how to use him properly. He is not just a healer, he is so much more. People aren't utilizing his ultimate as well. There's literally limitless possibilities with Rocket, and I don't think people are using him to his fullest potential, so I will definitely put him B, because you can basically one-trick Rocket until you hit like a really high rank, to then where it dwindles down, but he is still a great pick. You can easily out-heal everyone in the game. Now Scarlet Witch, I think Scarlet Witch is an easy C tier. She is really not the best right now. I mean, she's like definitely higher. She can carry games, but she just, in the high ranks, her damage just isn't enough, and better off just running another DPS character that can actually deal enough damage. Spider-Man is an easy A tier. He is definitely low A. He's a really great all-around DPS to have. He can really carry your games, especially if Namor is banned. So there is that. Also, his team up with Venom is really good. And as of now, Venom is actually, his placement is really high in the tier list now. You can see that later. Storm, I'd put her in like mid-low B. Her nerfs really did get to her, and the team up with Human Torch isn't really the best. Pretty hard to use because it's really risky. Running two flying characters is pretty risky, especially in this meta. So there's that. Now Squirrel Girl, I definitely put her in low B as well. She isn't the best, but her ultimate is pretty good. It's pretty hit or miss, but it's much safer to run a character with actual good consistency, not someone as like luck dependent as Squirrel Girl when it comes to projectiles and ultimate. So I'd put her a low B as a safe place to put her. Punisher is also a low B as well. The only reason he's this low is because of another hero. I'll get to that later. His kit can output a lot of damage, but why even run Punisher when you can just run Hela or Star-Lord? They're both hit scan, they both deal up hella damage, so there's like really no point unless you go with the Rock team up, which is pretty good. Now Thor, I'd put him in B tier. He definitely fell off. He has his moments with the team up with Hela and Loki. Like these three have like one of the best team ups, but no one really is using him because Thor is not that prominent in the meta right now. He did get a buff, but it's just not enough because he's just outclassed by like the Thing and like Groot and also Doctor Strange and Magneto. It's just he's not really in a good place right now, but he is very balanced. He is in a decent spot, I'd say. Venom has definitely moved up a bit. He's definitely A tier. His recent buffs and people actually knowing how to use him now, he's actually really bumped up in the tier list. He's actually like a very good character now with his like dive capabilities and his brawl capabilities, and his ultimate is really good. So I'd definitely leave him in A tier. He's definitely deserves that spot. The last two, Bucky, definitely S tier. No one's surprised about that. He is absolutely insane. He has HP on cooldowns, reload automatically on cooldowns, infinite ultimate, high survivability, insane HP. She just has it all. So he's definitely S tier, probably highest tier. Probably the second best DPS, right behind Hela. And then the third best DPS, probably Wolverine. He is definitely meta because he is the best tank buster in the entire game. They tried to make Iron Fist more like Wolverine, but Wolverine just takes the cake for how much potential he has in killing tanks. He can just easily wipe out any tank in like a couple of seconds because of how OP his percentage-based damage is against tanks. Especially his displacement with his leap is just really good. And yeah, that marks the end. Thank you guys so much for watching and clicking. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, I want to thank you guys so much for the support on the last videos. That's so much fun making them. And with that out of the way, thank you and goodbye. See you next time.